The Crunluath is a fantastic embellishment, but it can be rather tricky to get balanced and timed properly. In a previous video you can find up there, or a link in the description, I came up with ways to try to get you to balance the Crunluath's various sounding tones and bits, the G's and the A's, in a way that will help you more clearly sound all the parts of the Crunluath. But what that video did not address is a very common problem with beginning pibroch players, and that is giving the dre section of the Crunluath, that part right there, more time than the grip section that you see here. I suspect the dre section of the Crunluath often takes longer to get through for the beginner because you simply haven't played as many dres as you have grips. But that leads to a rather unbalanced Crunluath. The great Jimmy McIntosh on more than one occasion talked about that the low G's of a Crunluath should be really foundational, and that you kind of then throw yourself up to the E at the end or something similar. I don't want to get his words wrong, but I do know he really wanted to emphasize those G's. So in today's exercise, we're going to build those low G's properly and make sure that the dre section of the Crunluath doesn't take more time than the grip section. In the description below, you'll find a link to the PDF document I have right here. So go ahead, print that out, put it on a tablet, have it in front of you so you can follow along. In the first part of this exercise, we're going to start with a high A. We always start from the low notes. I thought, why not? Let's do it in the reverse order this time. We're going to start on high A as our theme note and then do a really opened up Crunluath. In this case, the two low G's are each going to get one beat. The two A's that follow are each going to get half of a beat to a one beat E at the end. And then we'll just walk our scale down, remembering that a pibroch high G is fingered like this again with the middle finger down. Pibroch high A could be either the traditional or the middle finger way, whichever one you prefer or which one your instructor tells you to do. I'm going to do a regular high A. That's just how I play them. But the G is not optional in pibroch. It's that guy right there. Also to note before I dive into this, that the Crunluath from D, the grip section is going to be separated with that B grace note right there, not the traditional D. So that's not a typo. That's how we have to do it. So you might want to practice that motion right there a little bit before diving in. So let's start with the really spelled out Crunluaths here. I have my metronome set at 92, but pick a speed that works for you. Moving on to part two now, the Crunluath section is now twice as quick. So the two low G's are now each half of a beat. The two low A's are a quarter of the beat. So two beats on the theme note, half, half, quarter, quarter, half. Well, that's more confusing than just looking at it. Bum, 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 da da dum dum, bum, bum, ba ba bum bum. So on and so forth. All the same rules apply. Pibroch high G, B grace note in your D Crunluath. You got this. So if you're currently learning pibroch or just want a good warm-up for your fingers for the Crunluaths that are going to show up in your tune, this is a great exercise to throw into the beginning of your practice. I would do both sections, the spelled out Crunluaths and the faster ones, just to get the fingers ready for everything we're doing here. Well, thank you so much for watching, everybody. If you got something out of the video, please think about giving it a like. If you want some more work on your F grace notes in particular, this guy, check out this video right here. And for my previous video on Crunluaths, you can check out that guy right there. A special shout out to the members of my Patreon community. And don't forget, there is bagpipe themed merchandise available. Link in the description below. Cheers.